you doing?
Doing good. How does it feel to have that black stripe removed?
It feels good finally. I mean, I feel like I've been working a long time for it. It's definitely a blessing.
How is this spring for you different than the processes you've been through your time here?
I feel like now I'm actually competing. When I first came last year, I was really just trying to wrap my head around the defense, see what I was doing. I was playing a new position, so I was just running around, really not knowing too much now. But I like Coach Patricia. The defense is solid, and I think I'm just competing. I'm playing. I'm comfortable.
What do you like about him? Is it the interactions? Is it how he presents the knowledge? What do you like about him?
Honestly, I'd say he's just a personable guy. Like he'll talk to you, talk to your family. He's just a really cool dude. But obviously, he's about the ball too. I think he has like an NFL system. And I think it prepares a lot of the guys for the next level.
You said you feel like you're competing more this year. I mean, what goes into that? I mean, do you feel more comfortable in the system? Are you able to think quicker or not even think at all at this point?
I think it was really just a mindset for me. Coming in last year, going from high school to Ohio State is a big difference. And I wasn't sure how big of a difference it was until I actually got here. So I was really, like I said, I was just trying to figure out the defense. I didn't think I was playing my best football, but now that I'm more comfortable, I got the guys with me, bring me up, so I just feel a lot more comfortable. I'm able to make plays.
Where are you taking your most snaps from right now?
Nickel.
Nickel?
Yes.
What is it about that position that you really enjoy? Because it kind of brings together a lot of different facets than just, a regular corner position.
Yeah, I think I like being able to be versatile with it. You go off the edge and blitz. You have to guard the slot, quick shifty guy. Go up in the free safety sometimes maybe. I think it's just a versatile position. It's not a position that a lot of guys are very great at, I would say. So it's a niche position, I would say.
Just the coaches have talked about having some different roles for that nickel, kind of a bigger nickel, a smaller nickel.
Right.
Where do you think you fit into that whole sort of spectrum?
I mean, I know my size, obviously, they always say is not the biggest, but I think I play a lot bigger than my size. But yeah, there's a lot of different things that Coach Patricia has. I'm not entirely sure all that he has, but I believe he'll put out the best guys out there, and whoever is able to complete what he wants done, he'll put out.
Who else are you working with there? Who else is working with you at nickel right now?
It's me, Zoe, and Bryce West. Yeah.
Is that? I would imagine that's kind of exciting, where it's not just it's going to be just one guy who's in nickel all the time. What kind of opportunity is that for you?
Absolutely, I think it's huge. When Coach Patricia said, when he came in, he said, don't worry too much about starters, just do your thing, and there's different packages for guys to get in. So I think he just gives us a chance to play football, be seen, put guys on the field to do what they're really good at. So I think he's just going to put guys in their best position, and it excites me a lot.
Go ahead.
No, I was just saying, there's opportunity there at nickel, right, Miles? Big time. How would you describe your opportunity in that respect, of getting on the field?
Right. No, I think it's a big opportunity. Filling in Jordan's shoes last year, that was a big role model for me.
Yeah.
He's a guy that I took after a lot, and we're all gonna have to compete for the job. Obviously, the best guy's gonna win, but there's gonna be rotation and all types of things. So
what'd you pick up from Jordan? He became an invaluable piece of that defense when you look back on it.
No, Jordan, I think, was just a very solid player. He was very consistent, and people would really undermine him, I feel like.
Yeah.
But I just learned how to read concepts. Really, it wasn't so much about football, but just learning about how to really play it, how to process things. And he's a great athlete. He's able to do certain things. He played corner, so I just watched his technique. I try to take as many things as I can and just make it to my own.
Hey, I know you're gonna I'm not necessarily looking for secret details and stuff, but what feels different about this defense in the spring compared to a year ago?
I feel like it's not as, I would say, you're thinking as much. You're playing fast. The defense still has a lot of things going on in it. Still a complex system. But I think guys are able to just move a lot faster around.
Do you feel almost like you're in for want of another term, a professional defense? Obviously with Coach Patricia and
absolutely.
Stuff, the nickel is highly utilized. What does it feel like that, I guess?
It does. That's what I was saying. I really feel like it is a professional system. He came from the NFL, so you could say that easily. Yeah. But the way he calls his defense, the coverages that we go over, it's what their language is in the NFL. So I think it's a big step up for the guys that are going to go to the next level.
Yeah, one other quickie for me. How would you describe the competitive atmosphere in Ohio State right now from the standpoint of the players that are on the field? Coach Patricia talked about the depth.
Right.
Maybe a lot of you guys haven't played a lot, but the athletic talent in the secondary is crazy. How would you describe the competitive aspect of this?
I think Ohio State's always second to none in competitiveness. They always talk about competitive excellence, just being able to make a play when your number's called. And the guys that we have here are the real deal. So you're gonna have to compete every day, or else you're gonna sink to the bottom. So it's just getting better every day. Iron sharpens iron, but the competition is at the highest. It definitely was during our winter season as well.
I heard you talking to Whitney earlier about losing your black stripe. What did you have to What did you have to do this spring to sort of get over that hump? What were you working on to lose that?
I think it was really just my mindset. I'd become a lot more mature being in the building, watching film when even they tell you watching more film than they tell you to watch, putting the right things in my body, going to sleep at the right times, just the little things really. All of us can play football. They all recruit us to play football. We all are solid football players, but just being able to do the little things.
And they will kind of cross-train you guys, some of you guys, to do outside and inside and all kind of stuff. What sort of sets apart? What are they looking for that's maybe a little bit different for the outside corners as opposed to the nickels?
Me, I'm just obviously just a shorter guy. That's why I came in here and I played nickel, but I'm able to move outside. And I did in high school, but they like the longer guys.
All right, thanks.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Sorry, man.